A long time since I've done a video, but I've got a bit more free time at the moment because of the coronavirus, so I've been out building. I just want to show you the easiest way I found of attaching a wing to a fuse. I've got a fuselage sitting there. I've got no holes in it at the moment for the bolts. I've marked where the bolts are going to go on my wing, and I'll show you the easiest way to do this. I wanted it, it's not going to move. Got a bit of tape on the front there holding it in place and a bit on the back. Now if you measure your plane, if you put the tape on the towel and measure to the tip, I know this wing is 704 millimeters, which it measures on both sides. So once you've done that, small drill bit, and very carefully drill through your wing, trying to keep it straight. It's going to be 6mm, so I'll take a 6mm drill bit and I'm going to drill these holes out, but I'm going to drill halfway from this side and then turn it over and drill back the rest of the hole from the opposite side. This keeps the hole in line with the with what you've already drilled. Drill bit. I've drilled my fuse, but I've made the holes on the fuse slightly bigger. Just so that if we need to, see we're slightly bigger there, just so that if we need to adjust the wing to get it to sit in the perfect spot, then we've got that movement in the hole. To get in there and scratch up the underneath of those holes, so that when I glue my nut in place, it's got something to key into. The T-nuts have got, or the glue's got something to bind into. I'm going to go ahead and glue these in place. I've also got some threaded rod here. I'll show you what they're for in a minute. It's probably all clear now anyway. But I've also drilled a couple of holes through my T-nuts for the glue to ooze through. I find this helps bond it better, a lot better to the fuse as well. And you'll probably notice that there's a little bit of black on the ends of those threads. It's a bit of grease. That's going to help me pull the nuts out when they're when all the glue's dry. T-nuts is just a resin with a glue powder mixed in with it to thicken it up. So we just take them over. I've also got tape on where the wing joins so that I don't glue it together. Just undo it, push it underneath the hole, and then put your threaded rod back into the T-nut. I've also got a bit of grease on there to help release the nut when the epoxy goes off. So I'll put this one on there.
No, I can't really.
Hey?
Can't really see it. But
that's fine. Just get rid of that glue. And when all that's done, I'll try not to get glue on my wing, get off me. Just sit the wing on top. And now I've got a washer that goes on there. No idea why that's all the wings measure back up to the right measurements to the towel, so I've just got to wait for the glue to dry and I can remove those threaded rods. That's the one. It's two. Okay. To run a, now I've got the threaded rod out, I'm just going to run a 6mm tap through the threads to remove any epoxy that may be on them, and the job should be done. And there we go. That's the easiest way I've found to put a wing onto a fuse. I've countersunk the heads of my bolts down so they're nice and flush. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you. I'll see you later.